You're going to tell me about Praga?
I can tell you about Praga and VR Motorsport. So at the moment there are just two Pragas in the UK, both run by VR Motorsport. They are a really lightweight, almost a prototype car, but there's a road-going version of them. So they're aimed at the sort of like young drivers. So for
How young are we talking? Am I young enough?
18, something like that. So it's fine. But we run in Brick Car Endurance series.
Yeah.
So because of the road-going version, currently we're leading Class 1.
Yeah.
So they're very fast, little lightweight cars with full aero. So it's a bit like learning to drive, say, an LMP3 car. That's it, and the idea is because they're not anything like the cost of an LMP3 car, it's a good step from if you're driving Ginetta or Radical or whatever else into the world of aero driving.
God, that's absolutely incredible. Praga's really actually quite unknown. I mean, I've heard of you, but I don't know much about Praga. But actually, you've been making cars since like 1907 or something crackers, right?
They've been going a very long time. They make cars, they've made trucks, they've made planes, they're one of the largest kart producers in Europe. They're a sizable company. The racing division's relatively small, but they have a massive R&D, and they obviously built one road car, and I know they're looking at building another. They're a really interesting company to work with, really good to work with, and quite forward thinking, really.
When are we going to see these cars out on track?
In about half an hour.
Good.
So
That's what we like.
we've been out once already. We've got all brand new drivers, so everybody arriving here over this weekend have never driven the car before.
Oh, wow.
So that's a bit of challenging for me.
Yeah.
But I think the ones we've had so far have really enjoyed it, and hopefully they'll continue to do over the rest of the day.
And how are the cars handling in the wet here at Silverstone?
They're very good in the wet. Obviously the drivers have got a lot to think about. It's a very different car to what most of them have driven. So they have, on a 15-minute session, they're probably spending the first half of that just getting the head around the car.
Yeah.
So, but they're easy to drive in the wet, relatively easy to drive in the wet, because you've got so much grip. I don't think we will expect to see any driver antics. Let me put it that way. I think they'll all be, hopefully they'll all be well behaved and they'll really enjoy it.
What do you hope to get out of this weekend?
I'm trying to promote VR Motorsport, obviously, and Praga. These cars are so good. They've not had the exposure in the UK because we couldn't race them in the UK because they didn't have a roll bar in them. They're full carbon monocoque tub. So VR designed and put a roll bar in to run in the UK. And now they're just really being seen racing for the first time and the real capabilities of them. So really, promote the brand, promote the VR brand, get some drivers in it and get a buzz going, because it just hasn't been available to do so.
That's amazing. Well, fingers crossed that will happen. Hopefully the sun will come out a little bit. At least the rain has stopped.
Yes.
That's what we like. Good. Thank you very much. Right. We'll no doubt come and chat to you again a little bit later.
I will dig Jan out.
Thank you, sir. We'll have a look in the car as well. Is he? He's out. Oh, he's in the truck. That's fine. We'll chat to him later. No problem. You'll see over my shoulder there, McLaren are here.